The land of Africa is home to many creatures such as elephants, ostriches, and lions. But millions of years ago, it was home to dinosaurs. In modern times, this is the Sahara Desert. But 95 million years ago, it was a mangrove swamp with jungle all around, perfect for dinosaurs. But it wasn't only dinosaurs living here. A turtle rests upon a piece of driftwood. This is the species Aparotemporalis, a relative of the side-necked turtles. Another mangrove resident is the crocodilian, Stomatosuchus. It can grow up to 10 meters, or 33 feet. It possesses a long, flattened skull with lid-like jaws that were lined with small, conical teeth. The mandible may have been toothless, and perhaps even supported a pelican-like throat pouch. A male Coccodontosaurus is on the hunt. Larger than a T-Rex, growing up to 41 feet, this is the top predator of these African wetlands. These solitary hunters have some of the most advanced noses of the prehistoric world, being able to locate prey far away using smell. It smells prey. It is somewhere by a nearby river. He notices a nearby animal. He has killed a baby Deltadromeus, and now he has got a meal. Soon he rests. He has powerful air sacs which he uses to travel long distances. Outside of the mangroves, there are plains and jungles. Another animal nearby is the huge Paralititan. Paralititan is a member of the Titanosaur clade of sauropods. The Paralititan could grow up to 88 feet, making it one of the largest land animals of all time. This large dinosaur weighed 45 tons and was the undisputed heavyweight here. Despite large predators, these Paralititan are so huge that they have no predators, none except for one: crocodiles. Paralititan rarely form large herds, as they are so large they have too little to fear, only coming together during mating season. They must constantly eat, as they are so large. Large modern animals such as African elephants eat up to 18 hours a day. Paralititan weigh 10 times as much. They become the most efficient eating machines the world has ever known. Everything about them is about getting the most food in and the most calories out, with the least effort. Their long necks already allow them to eat plenty without moving, similar to other sauropods of the area, such as the smaller Egyptosaurus. This way smaller Titanosaur was a mere 49 feet, and fed on the lower trees and ground plants of the Cretaceous. These 10-ton herbivores normally live in herds. However, these two have been lost. They decide to live near the Paralititan for protection, because nearby there are carnivores, such as the Spinosaurid Spinosaurus. Spinosaurus is one of the most famous theropods, and is also thought to have been the largest. Unfortunately, the first and best specimen, which was discovered in 1915, was destroyed by an Allied bombing raid on Germany during the Second World War. Spinosaurus had a long vertical sail, which were made from long spines, a long snout like those of modern crocodiles, with nostril openings placed well back from the snout tip and closer to the eyes than most theropods. Spinosaurus could grow up to 49 feet or 15 meters. However, it didn't hunt on land. Instead, it swam for its prey in the water. Using its paddle-like tail, Spinosaurus was built more like a crocodile than a dinosaur. It also may have had webbed feet. There are normally large prey, such as giant sawfish and lumpfish. However, only the ambush-hunting crocodiles live in this river. The Coccodontosaurus searches for food. Coccodontosaurus hunted land prey, such as sauropods and ornithopods, meaning it wouldn't have to compete with the Spinosaurus. Modern lions consume 70% on a carcass. Coccodontosaurus consumed a similar amount, meaning there was a niche for scavengers.
And that's where Rogops comes in.
This medium-sized carnivore was only up to 17 feet long,
Meaning, it fed on carrion, smaller animals, and even some marine prey. This individual searches for prey in the desert. Rogops was part of the Abalasa group of theropods.
These dinosaurs, including the famous Carnotaurus, had small heads and small vestibular hands. Rogops is normally found nearby Spinosaurus and Coccodontosaurus to scavenge prey. Two Coccodontosaurus are on the hunt,
Spotting a lone juvenile Paralittleton. Their strategy is take chunks of meat of the Paralittleton one by one. One trips, but one is killed.
However, instead of attacking again,
The lone Coccodontosaurus feasts on his fallen comrade.
however, this paradise won't last long.
90 million years ago, massive eruptions began in the Caribbean and Madagascar. This caused huge amounts of carbon dioxide going into the air and into the water, causing an anoxic event.
Oxygen levels began dropping rapidly in the oceans, causing extinctions to groups of animals such as ichthyosaurs.
In Africa, this meant massive droughts.
A lone Stomatosuchus seeks refuge in a large mud puddle. The massive rivers had dried up.
Without enough fish, Spinosaurus went extinct. The Stomatosuchus won't last long either, since the only prey left are scarce populations of sauropods on land.
Crocodiles aren't suited to hunting on land, especially 90-foot sauropods.
Another Stomatosuchus heads toward the mud puddle, seeking refuge.
Both are essentially trapped.
Without large prey, the Coccodontosaurus starves. And he too dies.